Hello and welcome, my colorful leaf. So, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are finally here. And I just have seen that my cam is a bit crooked. I think that looks better. And we're doing a Colourlock. Basic rules, pretty easy. I can catch every Pokemon, but I cannot have Pokemon of the same color in my team at the same time. And if a Pokemon dies, I cannot use any Pokemon of that color anymore. And I guess that's all, right? Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Also, there's another harsh challenge I have to overcome by playing this. I am very much injured heavily. I will probably survive. I have hopes. My 12 doctors say it should be okay, but we'll see. Now, who do we choose? I, as I play Scarlet in private and play a boy there, wanna play a girl. So, last times I was always going with this look. Should I do this again?
I mean, the hair color doesn't really match.
Yeah, and it fits Spain as a region, right? Also, I kinda like that look. I don't know what. I don't know why. And I forgot the name I wanted to give her. I even had one, yes. Help me quickly. I think it was something with rainbow in Spanish. We need a Google Home here. Okay, that wasn't it. Damn it. Completely forgot. Just call her Vio. Like, no, I want to do with color in general. What is color in Spanish? Sorry, I had the name like 5 minutes ago. And I just blank out right now.
Color.
Okay,
Never even talked to me, so
I think no.
yeah.
Let's call her Colo. Colo, yeah. Yeah, it was Colo. I think that was what I had in mind. Like from color, just a bit more namey. Colo. That sounds good. So, hairstyle. Thing about hairstyle is I really like the hairstyle she has here. But let's see. Yeah, I'm not a fan of short hair. We go through them. I want to make her colorful, so keep that in mind. The long bob also looks pretty good, actually. That's kind of how you look if you cut your hair shorter. Like, yeah, the thing is, my wife's hair is curly. And if it's like going, if you would straighten it out, it would be probably to her butt. All the way down. Thing is, it goes to just below the middle of her back. But if you just cut like 10 centimeters off so that it would go like to the middle of her back, it springs up so that it looks like she has very short her hair. That's funny. But yeah, cornrows, pompadour, short crop, pixie cut, lock cut, bowl cut, space buns, short dreads, the bob. Yeah, I really just like the side braid. And as we are playing Pokemon Violet, we can go through the colors if you want. But like, her hair will be purple. Now we could go the wine red, which is a purplish color. The red hair looks actually pretty good with her. Oh. Lavender. Violet. Is that the one you would choose? I think we are playing Pokemon Violet. This needs to be it, right? Oh yeah, you have the same haircut, right? Yeah. Also, I thought doing a 2-player run with my wife, but You probably wouldn't see her most of the time anyway. We don't have the means to stream both screens, that as well. So maybe she tags in here and there for some things like raid battles. Maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, if you can only see one person, that's... So, which eyes do we want? I feel these. Okay, eye color. I'm thinking about doing scarlet for the eyes. So that we have scarlet and violet in the face. I don't know if we have scarlet eyes, like named that, but we'll find that out. Or we could do one of those, of course. But yeah, that would be more colors, but also very creepy colors. So maybe not. Yeah, okay. I don't think we go with red, but instead with the... No, not the poppy red. Which one was it? Burgundy wasn't... Wait. There was another reddish color. We had... No, I don't think... Which one do I think about? Not burgundy. Okay, maybe I think about burgundy, but... Honestly, in that case, actually, let's go with the red, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, eyelashes. We can have none. I'm not a fan of the eyelashes below the eyes, to be honest. So we need something without that. So why not, actually... Where was it? Like this. No, that's a bit much. This is nice. I like this. Okay. Which color do we choose here? Gold. Nah. Green. Oh, that looks a bit weird. Blue might work. Something bluish. Blue, green. Yeah, lavender, we can't use that. Ash purple, ash white. Ash green, dark denim blue. This looks not too bad. So, the eyebrows. Those are a bit bushy. I like these. Maybe long. Yeah, the B3s. Let's do B3. Then for the eyebrow color. Maybe green? Okay, green could work. Maybe pink? I think the green is better than the pink in this case. So, the mouth. I like these. Probably going for one of those. The 9 looks good. Oh, a bit small. Yeah, I like this one. So, pale pink. No. Give us... can it be a bit more... neon, maybe? Yeah, okay, let's go with this pink then. No beauty spots, I don't really like those, to be honest. I honestly kinda feel those freckles though. Normally I don't like that in characters, but like that does fit her. I think that's Colo.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, you're Freckles? I rarely see you from the front. So, actually, yes, I like this a lot. Yes, I mean we can change a lot of this stuff later as well. So, Colo is here. I need this for a thumbnail. Oh no, wait, not this. There's a better thumbnail, honestly. This one is the perfect thumbnail for the first adventure. Need to zoom in a bit because of that press A button. Ezik! Hello, welcome to the stream. How goes the Pokemon? Let me tell you, this game is actually really great. Uva Academy, leading the way into the future, while valuing our individuality. Also, I like this guy's hairstyle. It's just like grape hair. Yeah, the game I have played them before. Isn't the shoutout? What? Wait a minute. Didn't I put it in? Wait. Okay, I forgot to put the shoutout stuff in here. You have the link somewhere. You sent me that. Let me fix that quickly to give them a real shoutout. Wait. You send it to me on Discord. Yeah. And we don't write much about on Discord, so. This is not it. Where's it? I don't think you sent me the link over Discord. Yeah, could be. If you have it, we can fix it. If not, we can't. Yeah. You search that, I continue. It's time for you, too, to dive into the world of Pokemon! And our first new Pokemon we see, that we didn't know from trailers, isn't appearing right now. It's a bit later. Director Clavel, head of Uva Academy. By the way, uva is Spanish for grapes, if you didn't know. That's why in the Scarlet version it's not Uva Academy, but Naranjo Academy. Naranja, not Naranjo. That would be male orange, right? Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. True statement, even though here and there, spoiler I guess, it's a bit rough around the edges sadly, but I hope it gets fixed with an update. It is also, of course, home to the mysterious creatures known to us as Pokemon. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. Okay.
But I think no, you have Discord open, right?
Yeah. Pokemon can be found living all over, in the seas, in the skies, even in our cities and towns. Did you send it? Okay. We humans coexist with Pokemon, as we both help one another to live and thrive, and I almost said Digimon. Which, I love the Digimon franchise, but like, there's something magical about Pokemon that's different.
No,
Okay.
but your account is still on here, so you send it yourself.
I am talking to myself apparently. My wife is a lie. I'm actually alone in here. Which?
Stream Elements one still in here.
Stream Elements one?
Yeah, in the chat.
So I need to put it in as a browser source, right?
Yeah.
Browser source. Add source. You feel that? I mean, if someone ever has the theory that my wife is not actually here, but like, explain the voice.
Magic!
Especially if we talk over each other. That would be quite a skill I would have. Okay. So, there we go. Put that a bit in the middle. And now let's try the shoutout again. Let's see if that works. You're a ventriloquist. I wish. I don't have that skill. At least I make you think that. Now it's working. Ah, okay. So, cyberpunk again.
You really did, yeah.
And as I don't have audio right now, I can't.
This guy's trying to hit
But
me
yeah, now I can
too.
see how his streams look. Good. There we go. A shout out like it should be. Uva Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. Within our halls, people from all regions gather to study together. There's the actual first... Well, no, that was for me. You know what? Who cares? And as Pokemon trainers, they have their Pokemon do battle, growing alongside them. Alright, right. And technically that one too. So it is this Taurus after all. The black one. Which is so definitely a dark type, right? While our robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their fullest potential, it is within these halls that you will find your friends, your Pokemon, and your true self. And I hate how they don't turn around. Like, turn around, take a picture. That's what I like. That's what should happen. There's our legendary. And our type. Or town. They make it clear that it's a city. It doesn't have city anymore. This one that was a different franchise, you wouldn't see a girl holding her head, but her skirt. On the other hand, the first Japanese Pokemon opening states that there are Pokemon to be found under a girl's skirt. And nowadays we have Pokemon that are very small, so this is very questionable. Not that it wasn't questionable in the first place. Okay. The start is a bit slow, as in literally you cannot run. But yeah. Nothing too bad. Also, yeah, my OLED Switch doesn't have the white Joy-Cons, but like, I do have the special Pokemon one, and they didn't put... Of all things, those two special Joy-Cons they didn't put into the game. Normally the Switch in the back there shows which Joy-Con you have. Not the Pokemon ones, though. They default to white, which is weird. So, let's get up. Okay. We can explore a bit. It's a very wardrobe adorned with Pokemon stickers. Like, it's nothing special, she says here. Your mom built these shelves herself. They're neatly decorated with your belongings. And again, you don't have a father, so yeah. This painting is entitled Stretching Woman. It's enchanting. But she isn't stretching. Like... Oh, not stretching as like she can stretch like gum or something, but stretch like... I see a girl dancing. Or woman dancing. Oh. I still don't get why you would want to have one of those as a pet. Like, their eating habits just, like, would destroy your whole income. Right. Good morning, Colo. Oh, already in your uniform and everything. Well, it is your first day at your new school, after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Honestly, that's a thought, though. What if you moved here because your mom becomes a teacher at the school? And thus you go to that school? That would be interesting, actually. Instead, you have no father and your mom is just without work. No, the thing is...
I'm not sure. I think she sells vegetables because of the big vegetable
Yeah,
garden.
yeah, that. But the absence of your father in Pokemon games. It's basically Japanese culture. Not that the father is absent from every family, but like in Japanese culture, it's still pretty normal that the father goes to work like for 10 hours a day. Which is highly criticized in the country itself and stuff. But like those working times, not the father doing the work, but mix that with the father doing the work, and after work you often have to go drink with your companions and stuff, your work companions, or your boss maybe, and that's why your father is never home in these games. It's still just a theory, of course, but it's probably the thing. It is very normal for there to be no father for most of the time of the day. And as older Pokemon games don't really have... Well, they have day and night cycles, okay, but like... Why implement him for like 2 hours? You could meet him or stuff like that. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Ding dong. Maybe that's the very thing we're waiting for. Colo, get the door, would you? But wait, one thing. The text speed is so slow. Also, there was something. No, I think that's... Yeah, everything is good. Except that. Okay. Here we go. Let's get the door. And do forgive the intrusion. You are Miss Colourlock, yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. Ah, and also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of Uva Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director? And you came in person to help my daughter with her first day? Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So here, at least, are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? Ah, no need to trouble yourself. Colo, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag, and your head as well. Actually, you don't. Right? Now, Mr. Clavel, you simply must join me for a cuppa. This way. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? For a cuppa. So basically, because it's Europe, they speak British English instead of US English. I'm fine with that, but like, I would opt for using neutral English, if you know what I mean. Right? Except in some occasions or something. Oh, but maybe we come from Gala and moved here from Gala. I still am not quite sure if we actually moved here, though. Like, did they actually say that we moved here?
Yeah, I think they said you're the new neighbor.
Yeah, but like we're pretty much established here with our garden and everything as well. It's a bit weird. Can I actually change clothes right now? Nope. I can't. Okay. Wait, what did it say? Best not to use the camera app in a place like this. You cannot take photos in your own home? There's not enough room or something?
If you could in the more open space as well.
I can try. Oh, just look at you. All ready for your big first day. Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh, gracious. How careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I have something else for you, Miss Colo. A most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? I wouldn't say the living room is a problem, but okay. I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? Okay. You think we can? I think in buildings you just can't. Not that there are many buildings you can go into in this game. It's all pretty open. Which is a cool thing. Like, it's really all on the outside. Most of the shopping and stuff is like you walk in the door and get the menu instead of having to walk in the store, around the store and stuff like that. Alright then, dear Pokemon. Time to come out of your Pokeballs. Ah, good thing they said Pokeballs. They didn't walk into that trap. Time to come out of your balls? Would be weird. So yeah, I had Twitter decide what we choose, and it will be Sprigatito. Have you looked at the final forms of the starters yet? Nope. I have seen the second forms, but not the final forms. And I have seen the second forms because they evolved yesterday when I played on my own. So yeah, but no, I haven't seen that. And yeah, just gonna say it. I don't think Ezek will spoil anything, but like for everyone else, please don't spoil anything. Wouldn't be good for chat. Wouldn't be good for me. Would just be mean. I mean, obviously you will get spoiled by watching this because like we are playing this, but yeah, just in case. We provide each student and entering the academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatito, the grass cat Pokemon. Sprrr. Fuecoco, the fire croc Pokemon. Brrr. And Quaxley, the duckling Pokemon. They're all very good company. Why, they usually refuse to even leave my side. I haven't looked at many new pokes, but I had to check out the final forms. I was a little surprised and not sure how I feel, to be honest. Well, going by the second forms, I really like those. My wife not so much, but like, my wife looks for cute Pokemon and they lose their cuteness, which is often the case. There aren't many fully evolved cute Pokemon, sadly, for her. But like, especially Sprigatito's second form looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward. It should happen this weekend that they will evolve, so yeah, really looking forward to that. But like, I think one of the things is also that when it comes to starters, back in the day we just had like the starters we know and that was what we got, but nowadays we have expectations of them, which is fair to have, but maybe at least some people have too high expectations of starters. I would say. But like, yeah, starters are something special. They need to be a hit, kinda, because like, it's your first Pokemon and all. And what's this? So it turns out they're more... Oh, sorry. They're more interested in you, Miss Colo, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. I definitely understand. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I mean, this is the 9th Pokemon game, of course. But yeah. But in general, of all the new Pokemon I have seen so far, they pretty much are. There are a lot of really good ones. So, I think they nailed it with that. They go a bit more into the cartoony side this time around, though. Now, if you'll excuse me, until next we meet. What a mannerly fellow that director of yours is. These 3 are all lovely, but you need to choose just one, right? Not an easy task. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it off. Take it with you if you're going out on your own. The Rotom phone! It's a brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map app by pressing the Y button. It'll help you keep from getting lost. So take good care of your new gadget, okay? Imagine your phone working with like buttons like that. You have a Y button on your phone. That would be weird. This is actually a very cute interaction. I really like this. Like, once they got the attention of something, you can actually interact with them. And just like see how they behave, and if you can't decide, this is a good way to find out which one might be up your alley. It won't let me talk to Quoxley though, so that's that. Dropping alert, friend. I'll be in and out. No problem, no problem. Much appreciated that you're here still. Okay. Oh yeah, I got my first shiny in the game today, which was a surprise. What was its name? What? Yeah, what's the English name? The Gala bird that turns into steel. Rookedy. And that was a special thing, and too bad at that point I did not have my Elgato record the game. That sucked, because like, yeah,
Would be nice having
it would have been nice.
Video
Because-
evidence of your full on odds shiny.
Yeah, the thing is, it was not only a full odds shiny. I never even saw a Rookedy before. It was the first Rookedy I saw in this game, and it was white. And I just threw my Pokeball and thought, oh yeah, it's yellowish, whitish. It looked kinda white, probably due to the surroundings. It was a sandy area. It looked kinda whitish, and I was just throwing my Pokemon at it to catch it because, oh look, Rookedy has a regional form. And then it sparkled. That's no regional form. That's a shiny. And like, it's my first ever full odds shiny I encounter while on the adventure. Not my first, my second. The first one was that steel ant from Carlos that jumped out of me from a bush. But like, having it being the first of that species that I saw, that's really special, right? That doesn't happen often. What are the chances? Ah, finally we can run. Maybe talk to her. This is Cabo Poco. Not much, just a little pinch of community, but it's home. The power of science is amazing! If you connect with friends, you can head out on adventures together. Up to 4 of you at a time. Also, we can see the first Pokemon. Can I actually walk here? No. That's actually quite a good reason for you being blocked there. These are not your Pokemon. So don't just take them wherever. I found a Pokeball. Also, I'm not quite clear on if items actually respawn. Because the thing is about that. We are pretty sure we found items that weren't there before. But then again, my wife and I find items in the same place and it's the same item. Which is like...
Yeah, but I found an item in the same place I found an item previously.
Yeah. I think they are scripted there for the first pickup, but then can respawn and probably as a random. That might make sense. And this is a lie. It doesn't learn this move until level like 8 or something. Are you these 3 trainer? Not quite. Miss Colo has yet to make her choice, you see. I do wonder which of them she will choose as the first Pokemon. But I mean, while we talked about the evolutions, you have to admit, they did nail the base forms. They are really good. Hey, Struggle! Hello there! Welcome to the stream! How are you today? Also, you get a shout out. Buenas, we haven't met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting... Oh, wait, that's him. Oh, not working? Oh, yeah.
Cause if I had my druthers, I'd fuck both your brothers. Then I'd grab your sister, take her out back and fist her. Go down on your mama, start a whole lot of drama. Save your dad for last, so I could eat out his ass.
I always choose the grass type, and the grass type tends to be my favorite in each generation as well, so... Hmm?
Run again!
Shut up! What? This was new? What? What was new? I am confused. No, but I'm a grass type lover, so yeah. I would pick the one that I like the most, but it turns out to be, coincidentally, that's always grass, which is probably because I like that type. In the end, at least in my private playthroughs on Steam, I won't do this, on stream, not on Steam. I trade over the other ones and put all into my team, but yeah. Nu made me sing that awesome song and then clipped it. Okay, okay. Like I said, I don't have desktop audio right now. My wife did hear it. What was that song? She doesn't know. Okay. But yeah. I mean, no need to be sorry. It's just choosing a random clip, and that's the beauty of it. Even though it's a bit of a gamble when we shout out Nu, but like, it's not choosing a random clip when it comes to Nu. I have a special clip I want to use for him.
You have 2 now.
2 now. Okay. I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, director. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is our academy's newest student, Miss Colo. She will be attending as of today. So you're that kid who moved up the road. That was a bit weirdly phrased, but yeah. Anyway, how are you guys? I am feeling great. You as well, I guess?
Tired.
Tired.
Stressed.
My wife is very tired
But, yeah.
because because work stuff.
I'm
But
okay.
I'm great because like my hype for these games was bigger than I normally allow the Pokemon hype to be because like I love the Pokemon games, but they are what they are, but they can keep up. They have a few issues here and there, but these games are so much fun and that makes me so happy. That it's really great. I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm Nemona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do I say, new neighbor? I understand, work is so tiring. Like, what can I say? She has to go to Italy next week.
Yeah, business trip to Italy, but they're changing things like 2 hours ago.
Yeah. She only could book the flight to it yesterday.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't decide when to go exactly. It was just known sometime next week. And like, you have to plan the flight. You have to pack
Plan
up
the
stuff.
agenda and stuff.
You have to plan
Everything
what
last
to
minute.
do. All stuff that you could easily do via Zoom call as well.
Yeah.
And it, even for me, it was hurtful. This was just like, they should have just said no, we don't. Like, and then around November, so kinda shortly before Christmas as well, which isn't fun at all. Like, wanna be friends? That reminds me of Shaz. That's what she said to me one day on new stream. Wanna be my new friend? And I said sure. And she was happy. She has a shiny new friend. Yes, let's be friends. Love that enthusiasm. We're gonna get along just fine. Miss Nemona is president. Oh, what? I should read the name before. Miss Nemona is president of a student council and a champion ranked trainer in her own right. I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right now. You and me. Easy now. You two will be in the same class, so you have plenty of time to battle later. And get to know one another better, of course. We're gonna be neighbors and classmates? Nice! We'll be able to battle all we want.
She's been going to school for a while. Why are we in the same class?
I mean, the classes aren't locked to age because, like,
Yes.
it makes sense, but
But they should be
But she's
locked to
still-
knowledge levels.
she
And
should have
you're
more
new
knowledge.
with all this stuff.
Yes, that is true. That doesn't make sense. Like,
I know there's courses you can book and stuff, so probably those courses are independent from
Yeah.
the class. But what does the class do then?
yeah, the class doesn't seem to make any sense anyway. It's basically just like helping you to get to know what you need to know about the school, stuff like that.
It's grouping your friends.
Yeah.
My grandparents sometimes, apparently.
Yeah, little spoiler from up ahead, but I found a trainer that's also in my school that's 60 years old. That is. Like, okay, I guess. On that note, Miss Colo, I haven't decided which of these Pokemon you would like to be your first partner. I mean, when did this game come out? Today! It was released today, but I got mine earlier, yesterday already.
Postman was quick this time.
Yes. Yeah, very cool. Okay. I asked this on Twitter and Twitter decided for Sprigatito. I didn't even notice that, but it has the structure of a leaf on the leaf on its chest. And people say this game looks bad. I think they forget that this is on the Switch. Which, like, I love the Switch, but it's the Switch. It's not a PS5. Okay. I assume it's green.
I'd say it's green, yeah.
I mean, you have the thing open, right?
No, I don't.
That's Sprigatito, a grass-type Pokemon. It can use its plant powers to soak up whatever water you throw at it. I mean, no Pokemon games are really pushing any graphical boundaries. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they were pretty good looking when they still were sprite works. Like, Game Freak had sprite works really down to a T, but like, ever since they jumped into 3D, they were like really behind. Yes, I want to go with Sprigatito. Spur. Yes, and the thing how we handle nicknames is we give them the name of something that is that color. So I would go with Leaf because it fits it as it is pretty leafy. If it's actually green, but Pokemon colors can be weird and it might be pink. I agree, the sprites were almost better. Yeah. The sprites, sometimes I miss those, but but other times, yeah, a game like this wouldn't be possible with sprite art. So, yeah. But the sprite art was really good. Okay. You wanna be pet?
That was loud on the mic.
Yeah.
Louder than usual.
You could hear her?
Yes.
She is so needy in these last couple of days. A bit annoying, you little bugger. So, green confirmed? Just really to make sure. Like, of course it won't be pink, but it could be like yellow because of the brighter green. Like, needy kitty. Yeah, needy kitty. She has that sometimes.
Yeah, I
Very
need to
cute.
find
Yeah.
a different list. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me check Sprigatito directly.
Yeah, okay. She is very cute, definitely. Now she cuddles with the mic. I'm just gonna...
Yeah,
we
it's
can
green.
change it later in case it's
It's
not green,
green.
but okay, it's green.
I guess it's easiest to try to find them on Bulbapedia instead of getting a list.
Yeah, I mean if you...
Because the lists are not up to
Also,
date.
it's floating on my arm. Like, try putting a cat on your arm. It's a bit hard.
She slept on my arm today. You remember?
Yeah, but you didn't have your arm held up like that.
I had to do that before as well, yeah.
Oh.
It's hard on the muscle
Yeah.
and annoying.
Then again, Sprigatito is pretty light because it's like
Yeah,
a
but it's
grassy plant. And I guess Quoxley would probably be white, not blue. Sprigatito seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Miss Colo. This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball.
That's this white, yeah.
Okay. Because, like, the starters are rarely green, red, and white. And blue. Like their type colors would be. Most of them have one outlier. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Carlo, I can't believe you actually chose Sprigatito. Sprigatito. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. Can I choose one of these Pokemon too, Director Clavel? 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 How do you pronounce his name?
Clavel?
Clavel. That sounds French, not Spanish though. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, but did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the academy, Miss Nimona? Yes?
I think Clavel is
Clavel. Yeah, let's go with
the
Clavel.
only way to really pronounce it.
Yeah. Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on training at that time. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Colo while she raises her own new partner. Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Miss Colo here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes! Since Colo chose Sprigatito, I'll go for this little one. Nice to meet you, Quaxley. Welcome to the team. Pump, pump! Alright then. Now that we've chosen our Pokemon, we have to battle. Photoshop crashed. Oh no. That's bad. I hope it's saved before. I'll be waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. As you may have noticed, Miss Nimona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling. But I do hope you'll join her for a battle. It will help you get to know your own Pokemon as well. So, green. There were some Pokeballs around here. Let's go into the house first and explore. I like that you can actually interact with these Pokemon, but it takes a bit of a long time sometimes. This painting is entitled The Hidden Ninja. Is it supposed to be of a Pokemon? I mean, it's easy to tell, to be honest. Yo! Imagine this would be a regional form you encounter just like this in the game. Okay, that would be wild. Where does dust come from? I find it just as baffling as the things that Pokemon can do. It's better if you don't know where dust comes from when you don't know it. I just started working, luckily, but it did stop your stream as well. Was really weird. Okay. Photoshop crashing my stream. Weird. Oh well. My apologies, both the master and mistress of the house are away at present. Now that I think about it, they want us to see her parents. Is that on purpose? Wait a minute. Is there a Pokemon hidden there? Oh, whoa. I see it. I saw between the Lumineon that bluish stone and that yellow part of that coral. I saw that as a Pokemon with the fin, with the tail fin, as an eye, like some kind of anglerfish Pokemon. You see what I saw? And then I realized, wait, there are actual Pokemon on it. This painting is entitled Gleaming Seas. It's gorgeous. I love this one though. I want this, like, to exist actually. This painting is entitled Sibling Love. It's pretty charming. Like, that one is really great. So, Struggle, if you don't mind asking, what are you working on? We'll probably later show it on the server? A new server, that is? There's a Pokemon. Was there more up here? Yeah, that one. And antidote. I like how quickly you can pick up the items. That is so great. That almost sounded like you toppled something over.
Just jumped down.
Yeah.
It was loud, yeah.
Just drawing a Count of Monte Cristo bookmark. Oh. That's interesting. Like, I've never seen or read or whatever Count of Monte Cristo, but... Huh. That's cool. Yeah, I'll post it on the server when I'm done with it. Okay, that's cool. Looking forward to that. Okay. We have one more up there. And then we can do first battle. Battle. Actually, from the back you cannot really tell if you're a boy or a girl. Not like that. Can I? Do clothing?
mean, not
I
because
can.
of the hair.
Okay, let's go over the clothing quickly. Spring. My favorite season, but to be quite honest, this outfit looks like I'm a farmer. Which, nothing wrong with farmers, of course, but like, I'm not a farmer, so... The summer one, I like short stuff. As someone who likes, even wears short clothes in winter mostly, it just feels weird to have long clothes on, even in a game. So let's keep that. But the socks we might change. School shoes? I like the performance sneakers. Yeah, the school gloves. Actually, why not? Let's put on those gloves. The backpack. Let's go with this one. Now, do we want a hat? This actually fits her pretty well, to be quite honest. And then we have the helmet, which is a bit weird to have, to be honest. Let's do the sporty cap. No glasses, and we don't have cases. Yes, I want to go with this outfit. Haha! I wonder though, so far I haven't encountered it, but can you change your outfit, like your shirt and stuff? Or is it just the 4 uniforms? Because, like, you're going to school, it makes sense if it's just the uniforms, but it would kind of also be a bit... I don't know. I like changing my outfit. Guess we'll have to see.
I mean, we can have different hats.
Yes.
That's the bomber thingy
Yeah.
and stuff. The glasses, the gloves you can change.
Yes.
And the shoes. There are more shoes.
And the shoes. But like shirt
I think we
and
just
pants?
haven't found the right store for the rest.
Maybe. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. And it's our duty as trainers to help a Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So, you ready to battle me, Colo? Yes! Perfecto! I'm so excited. For this battle, I think I'll use Miss Nimona. I trust you remember that Miss Colo is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling. Whoops. Good call, Director. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. I guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead. Come on, Colo. Let's have us a fruitful battle. Let's go. I know this is your first Pokemon battle, so let's just have some fun. Now, you say that, but avoid by your personal... Can you actually do that? Or wouldn't you take it too serious? You must have been studying up. Smart move. Grants is strong against water. No, this is just common knowledge. Like, in the real world, if you say water is making you wet, yeah, I mean, who doesn't know that? Right? Leave it. And it's properly down. Level 6. Wow, not bad, neighbor. Look at you winning your first battle ever. You've got even more potential than I thought. You gotta be a strong trainer for sure. But now, I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again. Just one more battle. Miss Colo and her Sprigatito are surely wary already from the last battle. Honestly, I could probably still win 5 battles against her. Like, she wants to use a different strategy. What? You have 3 moves. What are you gonna do? Right? Sorry, I got kinda caught up in all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Colo. Same to you, Sprigatito, too. Don't worry about it. Alright, thanks, Colo. You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you've only just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nimona? I'm sure she can learn a great deal from a champion-ranked trainer such as yourself. You bet, sir. Oh, that reminds me. Since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you definitely need. Oh wait, that wasn't Nimona. You have a smartphone, right? Well, let me see it for a sec. The Pokédex app was added to your Rotom phone. The Pokédex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jack, actually made it himself. And back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokédexes. It's quite the age we live in now. Like, I mean, the problem with that statement, though, is we have teleportation techniques and stuff. We have technological advantages in this world that should be like, even writing digitally should be outdated. It should like be able to record your thoughts by now. Ugh, filling out a Pokédex by hand? I can't even imagine how much work that would take. No, I suppose you can't. Yet, no matter how much the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. That is truly a timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you will both work hard toward the goal of completing your own Pokédexes. Now, Miss Nimona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents, who, if I want to remind you, not if I want to remind you, aren't there. They are out of the house. That was told by that one woman in the house. So, what is he doing? Could I depend on you to see Miss Colo to the academy? You would be doing me quite a favor. Of course, leave it to me. Then I leave her in your capable hands. Alright, little one, it's time you and I were on our way. Quack! Little apple. Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokédex along with all my battling. Oh, right. Speaking of Pokédexes, Colo, you've probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me. But before we actually do that, I wanna go on a little break. Be right back, everyone. And we are back. And catching our first Pokemon. Finally. It will be a chunky boy. So. Also, yeah. There's Dratini Spring. Yeah, Dratini. That's the English name. It's also the German name. I get always confused if the English and the German name are the same, but the Japanese one isn't. Because the Japanese name is Mini Ryu. So basically, Mini Dragon. Oh, Color. I hear that Nemona here will be taking you to school. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. So, you've already managed to make a friend. Yes. And I read about all the wonderful teachers you'll have looking after you at school. Plus, so many handy facilities you can use as much as you like. Add in your new friend, Nemona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now, you'll be staying in the school dorms, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for your first day. We obtained a sandwich. Nice. Oh, and maybe you'd better take these too. 5 potions. Use them on that precious little partner of yours, should it get hurt in battle. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of exciting experiences far from home. Just try to savor them all, the good times and the hard times too. But if you ever want to come back home, you know your bed is always ready for you. Your bed is always ahead of you. Yeah. Oh, alright then. You two had better be off, I suppose. Take care on the way to school. Your mother's so nice, Colo. Oh, but I was going to teach you how to catch wild Pokemon. Come on, vamos! Vamos means something. I'm not sure what, though. My Spanish isn't the best. Vamos means let's go. And of course, I just realized that, and that wasn't a voice coming from somewhere else. That told me that just now. Yes, vamos means let's go. Oh, do you know Spanish struggle? Or just a few words here and there? Oh yeah, one thing. Fix north to north. Just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, just a little bit is still something. What? Yeah. Also, we need LeChunk's color.
Probably black.
Probably black, might be brown. Oh, nice. Brown. I didn't even think about that. If we want to name Pokemon after things that have the same color. Brown is chocolate, leather. One thing that immediately comes to mind, but that I won't use as a name, because like it probably won't even allow me to.
It's gray.
It's gray?
It's gray, yeah.
See?
Ow!
I told you Pokemon colors can be weird. Alright, this here is Poco Path. Okay. Poco Path. It's the path that leads to adventure for you and me. Out there, things are different than in town. You're gonna see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path and in the grass and such. Get too close to one and you'll have to battle. But you've got Sprigatito for that, right? And if you want to try to catch a Pokemon, you gotta use a good old Pokeball. A Pokeball. I still don't really get what those are. Like, it's a bowl of food.
No, it's specifically, basically a sushi bowl.
A sushi
It's
bowl.
with raw tuna usually.
But
It's a Hawaiian dish.
I have seen Pokeballs that use like noodles and some vegetables. Like some.
I'm not sure about the whole definition, but it's basically a Hawaiian dish.
Huh.
Usually made with raw tuna.
Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Doesn't sound like something for me. No fish. No
Especially not
fish.
in this area of the
Yes.
world.
I've got tons. Have a few. She gives me her balls. Which would mean she was once a man. That's something Pokemon hasn't really done yet. But, I mean... why not, right? Oink, oink. Great. Honestly, though... yeah, it's kinda a dark gray.
Yeah.
Dark enough for me to call this a bright black. And yeah, people always make fun of me if I say bright black or dark white, but...
An illuminated black.
yeah. But actually, dark black, bright black, dark white, bright white, those are colors. Time for some learning by doing. Try battling this Lechonk, Colo. Too bad with our naming theme we can't... oh! I want to name them after their color, but not necessarily the thing as itself. Like, I used Leaf, but I would be allowed to namify it a bit more. Too bad it isn't brown. Or else I would have named it Chonklet. Like chocolate, but like chonk. So gray. I wasn't prepared to name a pig after something gray that also kinda fits at least. Gray. Chocolate would have been. Yeah, I think the food department is like you could.
It mentions that it serves with food and stuff.
Yeah,
so
but
chocolate
like
would be perfect.
gray, you think of metals, iron, steel, stuff like that. So steel types would be easy, but
Maybe with the evolution in mind, something comes to mind. Maybe in the music department or something.
the music department.
Yeah, I think it's a bit. It looks kind of like having a music taste, I guess. Don't you think?
In
The
music?
evolution.
Oh, that evolution, yeah. What are gray things? What thing? I can't even find many gray things here.
A hammer.
Hammer. This Pokemon spurns all but the finest of foods. Its body gives off an herb-like scent that bug Pokemon detest. Herbs. There is one plant with silver leaves. What else is silver? Gray, not silver, but like of course, like a folder can be gray, but like that's not a definite color. For example, an apple could work for green, red, and yellow, sure, but like it has these colors attached to it. An apple is green, red, or yellow. So I could use apple for different colors, but like, gray.
So this would be Artemisia.
Artemisia.
Yeah.
That does not fit at all. Especially not. The moon is gray.
Yeah, and it's also round.
And the evolution probably likes nighttime.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, moon. Let's do Moink. You will be Moink.
No, it's a cow.
Moon. Okay, that's not working. Moon. Could just name it Moon.
Yeah, why
Why not? There we go. It's registered. Hala! Oh, but Hala? Is that Spanish?
I don't know.
How would it be pronounced if it was Spanish? You do know a little Spanish.
Hello?
Hala. That was awesome. You caught the very first Pokemon you went for. I'm crummy when it comes to actually catching Pokemon. Maybe you should give me tips. Anyway, have some more Pokeballs, just in case. Not every catch works out. Sorry.
I guess it's basically translated as go, so...
Go.
Hala, solo, go, solo.
Okay.
Like,
Vamos.
no, vamos is let's go. Like, you know, vamos a la playa.
Yeah.
Let's go to the beach.
Yeah.
But that's more like, encouragement stuff, anfeuern.
Like, way to go!
Yeah, way to go.
Way to go. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Waken the Pokemon, then throw the Pokeball. Remember that and you'll be fine. Even if I didn't need to, you could have told me that beforehand. You know. But I love how they actually make you catch that Pokemon instead of showing you. Like, that was always such a bad tutorial. Like, someone is doing something, choosing the item and it works, and then explains, yeah, normally it doesn't work like this. Which is like, in previous Pokemon games, the tutorial was just like, yeah, do it like this, but actually it doesn't work like this. So you do it different. Which is like, eh? Could you just let me try it out? I mean, give me that stupid Weedle. What's the problem? It's not like a rare Pokemon. Now, go battle those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Gotta catch them all. Or not. Let's meet back up at that lighthouse over there. You can see our school from the top. Yes, wild Pokemon. So, let's catch stuff. One thing I do allow myself right now. Because, we can catch Pokemon until we have 6 Pokemon and then we need to sort out. Like, if I had double colors while my team is not full and I can't make it full, you know, I could put them away though. No, I think I should put them away.
Put them away.
Okay.
Um,
Thing is,
I
it will...
think you might be able to manage without even putting some away.
Maybe.
I think
But if I would catch a green Pokemon now, of course it doesn't go directly into the box. I have no choice
yeah.
there.
But you can
Hello, Mango Mischief. How are you doing? Hey, Rief, just want to say hi. How's Pokemon going? I heard it's a fun game overall, although performance is supposedly choppy. It is a really fun game, and the performance... The game isn't lagging or anything, it's just like... Sometimes NPCs are lagging in their animation, but for you, it always goes smoothly. I think that's the best way to put it. It has some issues here and there, but it's nothing bad, really. A lot of people...
so far.
Yeah, no crashes or anything. People are like
Oversensitive with that?
oversensitive a lot. Gotcha, good to know. Also, I don't know if you stream, but you can have a shout out.
Think so?
Like, oh, we can catch a Pokemon, by the way. I assume you are pink? No game, okay, well. Hoppip. Hoppip gives us a bit of a problem as well. But here's how I handle Pokemon changing color upon evolution. I'll use it as a pink Pokemon now, but once it evolves, which is fine, but turns into a color that I already have on the team, I have to decide then. If I want
But it
which
was
one.
the second time I'm
Changes color again.
changing color again, yeah?
But as long as it's that color, it is that color. So basically the
So
logical
you
choice,
would
but
need to remove Rief, to train it up to pure again, and then you could take Rief.
yeah, exactly. Thanks. Although I don't stream, I have no time with all my teaching and tutoring. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But I hope that is at least fun. Okay, we learned Bite. Outside of cold regions, Hoppip can be found practically everywhere. This is because the wind carries the species all over the world. Oh, okay, one thing I did not think about. The nickname. If I name it something pink now. Yeah, I love it. I gotta head out now. Take care. Well, thanks for being here. It was great to have you here. So, take care as well. If I name it pink now, I just change the nickname later? If it evolves? Okay.
It's your choice in the end.
Yeah. I guess that's how this works, right? Yeah. I can't find something that can be pink, green, and blue, I guess. Maybe there is a flower. That one flower we find with a deep dive on Wikipedia, but...
Most flowers have something green. Pink and blue, probably tulips or roses.
You know, I could go with the dandelion, which it is based on, but what part of a dandelion is pink? You can explain the green easily. The blue you can... not. Forget about that. Okay, something pink, like a peach. It's also kind of peach shaped, right? Let's call you Peach. Add it to the party. There we go. I love giving nicknames. And I don't understand why the anime doesn't. It's like... in the anime it would turn the Pokemon into an actual character, in my opinion. Sure, Pikachu has a lot of personality, but like... Pikachu was in the anime for, like, what, 30 years now? So... yeah. Ah, we might have our first double color. Is Scatterbug gray? Also, yeah, in the beginning, just throw the Pokeball. You don't need to weaken it. Which I kind of like, because you can fill up your team a bit, and easy as that, but also it's not a good thing in the teaching you how to catch Pokemon department. Because it really jumps from, like, you catch it with just the first throw, to, nope, even an Ultra Ball won't help you.
It's actually black.
This Pokemon scatters poisonous powder to repel enemies. It will eat different plants depending on where it lives. It's black. So something black.
Sesame. Sort of tiny.
Actually, I like that. Sesame. That is a nice nickname, honestly.
I mean, it's so
Also,
tiny you can't see it sometimes between the grass.
I guess most of the nicknames will be some kind of plants. Be it fruits, vegetables, or flowers. That's just, I mean, I would say, like, 90% of the world is made out of plants, right? Well, yeah, I know water is more abundant, but water is water. That's it.
But there's life in water.
Also, there are plants in water.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There's one thing well, there are multiple things I want to catch. Like you! This, I have no idea. This could be white or yellow. Maybe green. Tarantula. I don't know the English names of most of those yet, and Tarantula is pretty good. Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
The color is white.
White. White and stringy. First Digimon, and now Pokemon as well. Making it hard for me to stay family friendly. Thread. No, thread is something that can be every color. The thread it secretes from its rear is as strong as wire. The secret behind the thread's strength is the topic of ongoing research. Silk? Even though that sounds like something Silcoon should have. But yeah, I think silk works, oder? Or not? Help me.
Does it?
Does it?
I guess yes.
I cannot tell which language I'm speaking anymore. Yeah, silk is good.
Please don't use or like the German. Oder?
Yeah, no. I would
I
never.
have that at work enough.
I would never intentionally. Sometimes I just don't realize when I skip language. Not skip, change. It's because at this point I'm basically speaking 50% English and 50% German. Okay. This might be grey though. Might also be red. Tell me, what is fledgling? Grey, red, or is it a grey red?
Red. Another new color.
Damn.
Told you.
This
You
game was
probably
made
told
for
me.
this challenge. Tail whip. So red, that's a bit easier. Fledgling can be found in both rural and urban areas. They once had a huge territorial dispute with Squawkabilly. Fights broke out all over town. Squawkabilly, by the way, comes in different colors, not shiny. When it comes to the shiny, we take the original color, because shinies don't have a separate color attached to it, even if it's not fitting anymore, but yeah. But Squawkabilly comes in different colors, like Flabebe, for example. In that case, we just take the color it is, because I think the Pokédex also distinguishes between those. So what does Colourlock mean? Colourlock means I can basically catch every Pokemon at first. But I can not use two Pokemon of the same color at the same time. So my team has to be of different colors. And if, for example, my Sprigatito dies, which is a green Pokemon, I cannot ever use any green Pokemon anymore. Yes. Oh, that would be problematic for Hoppip. The last evolution is blue, but I cannot get there because I cannot use Skiploom, I think it's the name. Oh. This is interesting, actually. The more I do this, the more it comes to mind.
Would you be able to, if you still
Okay,
have
right.
it as Hoppip, give it peace stones until it levels up to blue again?
I think you use Leaf Stone for the last or something. What if the Pokemon is multicolor like this bird? There are colors attached to official colors, and that's only one color per Pokemon. So while this Pokemon does have gray and red and stuff, the official Pokédex sorting mechanism only recognizes it as a red Pokemon, and we go by that.
It's actually level
Both times. Yeah, but it cannot skip an evolution. It would need 2 level ups. That would be...
Yeah,
I know that would be
that's
cheating.
something you would need to define now.
Yeah, okay. No, I think that...
Just in case.
I think that feels wrong. On the other hand, if I can give those items while it's in the box... Huh. Never heard of it. Interesting challenge. Yeah, I am not sure if someone ever has done this challenge, but like... I was struggling to find what I can do on stream, because in private I just play to my leisure, just enjoying the game and stuff. So in the stream, when I stream the game, I want to do something different, to also use different Pokemon and stuff like that, to kind of be forced to use specific Pokemon. And that's what I came up with. I want to do a different challenge in every Pokemon game. Also, I did a Nuzlocke once, and the super effective challenge, that was kind of weird, because like, I wanted it to be easy on purpose, but it turned out to be more complicated than I thought. That was, I can only catch Pokemon that are super effective against the next gym leader, which wouldn't work in this game because you're so open worldy. And it was on BDSP, by the way. And at some times that meant I can only use one Pokemon because you cannot find another Pokemon. Also no doubles, of course, to make it more challenging. At one point I could only use Ghastly. Only a Ghastly. Well, and the evolutions. I did evolve it into Gengar, but that was hard because I had a rival battle as well with that. So, red for this one. What is small and red? Oh, I have a name. Now, tell me if you can get what this name means. Yes?
So you want the
That does sound
tomato,
tricky,
but
yeah.
it's charred.
No, it's a cherry tomato.
Oh.
Because it's
Yeah,
small and
okay,
red.
Okay.
And I wanna keep the name Cherry for maybe that Pokemon that literally is a cherry. If that is in the game. And red. Chunky tomato. I mean, it can mean chunky tomato as well. Tomato is the key part here. Okay. We have you already. I think there's one more thing we can catch. Yes, one specific Pokemon that you like. Probably one of your favorites from this generation. Yes, is that. Wait, orange isn't even a color. As you can see those colors down under the game screen. So we cross them out with a little skull when we lose them. But yeah, there. Orange is not a color the Pokédex goes by. Pawmi is yellow. They should include orange in these colors, right? The graphics don't look too bad to me. Just looks artsy like most Switch games. Yeah, there are so many people who say this game looks so bad. One of the worst looking Switch games, which is like... No. There are so much games that are so worse. It's mainly a style choice, yeah, and honestly, I like the style. It works pretty well for Pokemon. Okay, Pawmi fur. The pads of its paws are electricity discharging organs. Pawmi fires electricity from its forepaws while standing unsteadily on its hind legs. See? It all spoke to it. That it will evolve.
You're right.
I told you, the Pokédex entries is like... Normally the Pikachu clones don't evolve, but this is so... It cannot control the charging of its cheeks. It cannot stay on its hind legs very well. That speaks so much for evolution. Okay, Pawmi, something yellow. I mean a lemon. Lemon and electricity. But it's not yellow enough for a lemon, I would say. Apple... No, apple is pretty bright yellow. Pretty pale yellow even. The sun. The sun is orange, I would say. Amber. Amber! I mean, I can include orange in red and yellow.
Yeah.
As we don't have orange. Okay, Amber it is, yeah. Thank you, Struggle. That is actually a really good nickname for a Pawmi. Amber. If only it was female. That would be a bit better, but I guess that doesn't matter too much. Add to your party, yeah. I have to give up on one of you. Yeah, sorry, Sesame. You're just weak. You're welcome. Okay. Also, I have to name the boxes and stuff, but I might just do that off screen. Like, having a box for each color, or 2 boxes for each color. But that wouldn't be fun on stream, right? Okay, I think that's all we can get here. At least as far as I know. We can actually have a look. Yeah, this doesn't show. Wait, you are here? Yeah, in the cave. We're not in that cave yet. Okay, story time. Hey, Colo! You are getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon, okay? How to catch Pokemon, okay. Do you know how to talk? That sounds weird. Let me see. So far you've caught Googyao! Again, I would love to have a voice change thingy. What are they called?
Voice changer.
Because for that legendary, it would work
Did you
so
mean
well.
auto-tune stuff?
Yeah, that auto-tune stuff. I hate auto-tune, but it would work for this. Like, I hate auto-tune singing. Let's say it like that. Oh. I've never heard that kind of cry before. Could be some strong Pokemon or something. I say we find whatever made that cry. Let's take a look around, Colo. Just be careful. There's a kinda unsafe cave not far from here, so steer clear. And I know your Rotom phone can help keep you safe, but watch your step by these cliffs anyway. Voice changes are so fun. Could be funny for videos. Yeah. Maybe I can find some for free.
Maybe there's
Something. Some apps.
Yeah.
I have to look for that. Would come in handy with some voice acting stuff. Because I like my voice acting in games like this. Because, I don't know, reading everything in my own voice is... that sounds kind of weird. Especially a little girl talking like this would sound weird. Because this is totally my true voice. Bow! Bow! Ow! How would you even pronounce that W? Weird. Hagia! I love how the Rotom phone handles making you fall not as hard. Yipe, yipe. Okay. It really looks like that dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. What's its English name? Yeah, the German name is ohne Zahn, which translates to without a tooth. But like...
Toothless.
Toothless. Yeah. They really look like them, both of them. Maybe you can give it something to help it perk up. Something... Oh! The phone! It could look on, like... It could watch streams on Twitch or do TikToks! I have never installed TikTok and I will never do that. Which is not quite true because I needed to install it to upload some videos.
Yeah.
I tried uploading some of my shorts there, the Digimon shorts I have on my YouTube channel, but... To put in your URL, you have to do that via phone. You cannot do that in the browser version. So yeah, but I gave up on TikTok. Yeah, Toothless. The German name is amazing. I'm going to start calling it Without a Tooth. Okay, I mean, why not? It doesn't seem like that'll do the trick. Maybe try something else. I wonder what it could be. I kinda was surprised that you lose that sandwich. I actually thought it was just an item you can use to heal your Pokemon. But yeah, it's of course the sandwich. You wanna? But actually giving bread to animals is never a good idea. They can't handle that like we humans can, right? I wonder, are there some animals, like some primates or something, that can handle that better? I mean, we kind of evolved with the bread as well, so... Well. TikTok is brain rotting. Unfortunately, it is super addicting.
Yeah, the endless scrolling is death.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing is, there are some funny TikToks. I agree. I did watch TikTok, well, not really TikTok compilations, but other people reacting to TikToks. And of course, there are funny TikToks in there. But I don't want to search for them through thousands of bad ones. Also, what I really hate, when I made my TikTok account just for this Digimon Shorts. I haven't watched anything, and my whole For You page was full of thirst traps. TikTok knew I was male, and that's kind of everything it knew about me. And that is... What? Sorry. Are you serious? I think it's bad for people's mental health. Yeah, definitely. Like, some people say you can say the same thing about YouTube or Twitch or stuff, but I think there's a huge difference. Like, if you watch a YouTube video or a stream, you sit there and do that for some time, and you basically don't do it because you want to waste time, but because you're interested in the video, right? I think that's the key difference there. And of course there are stupid YouTube videos as well, but I think the ratio between bad YouTube videos and good YouTube videos is very different than bad TikToks and good TikToks. I don't have proof of that, it's just the feeling I have, but... You know, studies kinda have shown that TikTok is bad. We have the same color. At least my hair has. 100% long format YouTube videos actually make you think a little bit compared to shorts. Yeah. I agree, while myself doing shorts on YouTube. The shorts I do is giving my opinion on Pokemon and Digimon designs. There's one Pokemon and one Digimon per day. It's a bit of a challenge also, going through all of them and staying with that, but like... I don't try to be funny or anything. I just want to get my opinion on each of these creatures out. And it's still the short format, of course, which doesn't have you think a lot, but... Yeah. I don't hate shorts. It's just part of the social media game. Yeah, that as well. Especially now that YouTube allows you to monetize shorts and stuff, which adds a lot to the I'm blanking out on the word. To the appeal of them, of course, because let's be honest, who wouldn't want to make money with their videos? Well, I make my videos because I think those are interesting topics and stuff I want to talk about. I also make videos to one day make a living out of that. So why should I not? Why should I hide that money is also an aspect for me? But the fun should always be the first thing, of course. But if all you consume is shorts, it's probably bad. Yeah, I believe that as well. Totally. Agias. Agias is a good name, actually. But we cannot really use that in this playthrough. But I remember that. You know a complaint that I have not yet seen but would be so typically Pokemon fan? That the eyes of this one are too pixelated. Obviously it's on purpose, but like, Pokemon fans can be stupid. Like I told in a previous stream, is like, Pokemon fans complain about object-based Pokemon, while the first generation already had a ton of those. It's nothing new, but they of course like all the older ones. No need to hide that money is part of the YouTube equation in 2022. Most people do it with some form of monetary gain in mind. Yeah. And there's nothing bad with that. The thing is how you handle it, because like, I wouldn't buy views to get monetized faster. Probably if I put in like $100 or something, I could probably monetize already, but and would make that money back, of course, as well. But in the end, it would more hurt me and stuff, and also I rather have views that actually view me for my content. People that stay as well is more key. Yeah, exactly. Just don't lose your morals. Yes, that's why I probably would not accept a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. Then again, if they pay me enough, who knows? No, I don't know. Raid is a bit... Free-to-play games. That's a hard no. Mostly. Like, there are some that are more okay. For example, Genshin Impact. You really don't need to pay money for that. That's not really pay to win. You can play it fine without that. But like, those pay to win mobile games, nah. I've heard the Raid Shadow Legends stuff definitely isn't worth it. Yeah. It's a huge pay to win game, and a lot of people took those sponsorships, which probably didn't need to, so I guess they pay you quite a lot of money, but I don't know. Especially if you don't really need that money desperately or something. Don't take that. They give you pennies for the amount of time you have to play. Yeah. And like, the only kinda pay to, well, the only gacha game, let's call them that, I would take a sponsorship from would be Dragon Quest Tagged. Because I do play that myself, and I have never paid anything for that, and I'm playing for like, ever since it came out in the West, which I think was 2 years ago now, I paid nothing, got almost all of the event exclusive characters you can get. It's very fair. Granted, the amounts you would have to pay if you want to pay for something there are a bit huge. But the beauty is you really don't need to pay anything to play it just fine. You can finish the core part of every event just with the stuff you get for free. Now, a former streamer told me they offered him very little for having to play the game for a minimum of like 4 hours. 4 hours of that game. Oof. A mobile game for 4 hours. No, thank you. I don't like playing on mobile. That's why I like that Dragon Quest Tech has auto-battling, because like, it's not really playing the game if I don't do the battles myself, but I just love Dragon Quest and love getting those monsters in my collection. That's basically why I play it. And the story is pretty neat. It's funny. But yeah, something like Raid, that seems so boring. It seems so awfully boring. But yeah, no, I would probably not. One sponsorship deal I would also not take is from alcoholic stuff, because I think it's okay to advertise alcoholic stuff. The thing is just, I don't drink, so if I cannot test the product, I don't feel comfortable telling other people to use it. Because that's just weird and wrong. I've recently got into Dragon Quest Builders 2. It's my first time playing a Dragon Quest game and I really like it. Dragon Quest Builders 2 is excellent.
Yes,
It's like,
definitely.
I'm questioning why people still play Minecraft and not that one. It's so good. Now the problem you might have is, well, two actually. The other Dragon Quest games, the mainline Dragon Quest games, are very different, of course. And going back to Dragon Quest Builders 1, that will be hard, because I really enjoyed Dragon Quest Builders 1, but you really start not liking it anymore after you play 2, right? It's just, you feel, when you play 1, you feel the limitations of it, but that's fine. But after playing 2, those limitations feel so much heavier. I agree as well. I don't drink either, so it would be a hard sell for me too. Yeah. Maybe I would do it if my wife would test it, because she normally doesn't drink, but she doesn't mind. I just don't drink because, like, I know everything tastes like alcohol to me and I don't like that taste, so why put poison in my body if I don't like it even, right? But, like, alcohol makes me sick. Yeah. Why drink it then, right? Just because of pressure from others? Nah. My wife does drink from time to time with her colleagues. But like, what was the last alcoholic beverage we ever bought? That has to be like 8 years or something ago. Some cider or stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. We don't buy anything. It's just
I drank some beer with my colleagues on the workshop, but that's basically
Yeah.
all.
with her colleagues and after work. That happens from time to
Not
time.
really
So
after work as well.
that's the only way I would accept a sponsorship in that case. But yeah, exactly. My friends don't care, so it's no big deal for me. Those are very good friends then, because I struggled with that so much. Like people say always, it's just a little sip, it's not bad. Yeah, but I don't want to. Also, like stuff like that was said to me when I was like 16, 17 years old. Like I'm underage, and I don't drink. Why do you want to make me drink? It should be the other way around, right? And that's my family talking like that. And it's just annoying. It's just... Yeah, that's not cool, definitely. Like, you should be happy if someone doesn't drink. Like, not saying that drinking is wrong or anything. It's fine if people drink from time to time. Just take care that you know your limits and stuff. But if someone doesn't drink, all the better, isn't it? Right? Oi! Colo! There you are, Colo. You okay? You're not hurt, right? I'm managing. Thank goodness. I was really worried. If you'd gotten hurt because I said we should go looking for whatever made that cry. No, never mind that. Right now we've got to focus on getting back up here. You've just got to find some way to climb out of there. If you can get close enough, I'll try pulling you up with one of my Pokemon's moves. Struggle Knight, thanks for the sub! Yo! I appreciate that so much. My dad was trying stuff like that when I was a kid. I thought it was gross as a child. Yeah. I mean, I'm not lying. I had my first drink when I was like 14 and yeah, my mother was there. She knew about it. It was okay. She allowed it. But like, she didn't make me.
Because
It
if
was
I
just
had my druthers, I'd butt
like, she
fuck
controlled
both your brothers.
one.
Then I grab your sister,
Nothing
take
there.
her out back and fist her. Go down.
Forcing? That's bad. You're welcome. Oh yeah, we do have an emote for subscribers.
Down on your mama, started a whole lot of drama. Save your dad for last, so I could eat out his
God
ass.
dang. God dang? What happened? Young Goose. That's probably brown, right? Young Goose. Young Goose. Should be Young Goose because it's like based on young? Because it's young, isn't it? It's written differently. Oh. Yeah, family pressure is weird. Definitely. Like, I'm glad I didn't have to handle that a lot, but like, at least not from my mother. That was fine. My father, well, he just didn't care about anything anyway, so that was never a problem. Even though that in and of itself was a problem, but yeah, okay.
Brown.
It's brown, yeah. It spends its waking hours searching endlessly for food. When Yangus is hungry, its ferocity gains a certain edge. Okay. Same, my dad wasn't the best. I mean, I'm just glad he never hit me or anything, but like, after my parents got divorced, that was it for me. I never contacted him again or anything. You had a cool stepdad. Well, that is good then. I mean, that's way more worth than, like, being blood related. My kinda stepdad, and I say kinda because technically, of course, he was. They were married, but like, I was 21, 22 when she got to know him. So, he wasn't that good. And like, my brother, who's his child, not his half brother, he also doesn't speak with his father anymore, which tells you probably something about my mother as well. But, well, it's not her husband. She has a boyfriend. It's still weird saying boyfriend when it comes to a 50-year-old woman. But yeah, her now boyfriend is pretty cool. So, yeah. Agreed, he's my real dad to me. Yeah, that's good. Brown. What things are brown? I feel chocolate is a waste on this.
So it's always searching for food. Does it say,
Always
right?
searching for food. Nuts. Oh, we have that.
Nuts,
We
yeah.
have that squirrel, which is probably brown. Well, you can go into different nuts. This is
I mean,
bark.
squirrel.
Bark is
Oh,
brown.
that's not really a brown.
Bark.
Bark?
Bark. I keep that in mind for a grass type Pokemon that is brown. Yeah, brown is kind of hard because most things brown aren't, well, good. Maybe peanut? Walnut? Hazelnut? Hazel? Hazel would be... Especially this one, it's long and brown. What comes to mind first? That's long and brown.
Scobbit, you meant. The squirrel.
Squirrel, yeah.
Brown as well.
It's brown. Yeah, that fits so much better. Bark. Maybe we go for bark. It tree is long and brown. Okay, let's go with bark. No, not to my party. I don't want you, actually. I mean, I'm gonna try and make it mostly new Pokemon if possible. I guess Diglett is also brown. Brown and long. Game, you're not making this easy for me. And we got Diglett. Brown. Brown and long. We can ignore the long part. Its skin is very thin. If it is exposed to light, its blood heats up, causing it to grow weak. It's a female Diglett.
It's mole.
Mud! Muddy! Muddy. Yeah, mud fits it very well, actually. That's cool. Also, the thing is putting a lot of thought into the nickname if we might not be able to use it. Like, I probably never will use that Diglett because if a brown one dies, I cannot use it anymore anyway. It's not a Nuzlocke. In a Nuzlocke, yeah, that would work. But like in here, if brown is dead, brown is dead. Well, we gotta see. Maybe at one point I really need a ground type and then I will be thankful for it. And that is something that probably won't happen to a normal type. Except, I guess, against something that is ghost type. But I'm probably gonna go into a dark type or something for that. Typings can be a bit wonky in this Colourlock as well, right? We might not have the right typing available. Good point. Oh. Move on, move on. Oh my gosh, it's straight up pulverized. I cannot read that fast. Move? Color, look out! Something's coming! By the way, for all of you who didn't catch the stream from the beginning, Colo is basically based off the word of color. So I wanted to name her like something that's not one color but like all colors, and like why not Colo? Doing the double L, missing out on the U and R, or only R, depends which kind of writing you do. Behind you! It's behind you! So, yeah. Doom! Yeah. Does this look like I could win? You don't need to But it's a nice cutscene. This thing has to be electric type, right? We still don't know the typings. I mean, probably they are known by now, but I haven't looked them up if I want to find it myself. We cannot see their status screen. Up here, quick! Why are you even jumping? Why aren't you flying? Are you that weak? But I think 2 jumps like that would use up more energy than straight up flying there. Probably hard to tell. There are barely any creatures that can fly with, like, thrusters. Way to go! For a second I thought you were both goners. And back to your right form. Whoa, what's wrong? Maybe it used up all its power? What is this Pokemon anyway? Kinda looks like a Cyclozar, but I've never seen one quite like this before. And now it looks so different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? I don't know. You can't tell either, huh, Colo? Well, all that aside, I'm seriously glad to have you back up here in one piece. You know, that battle down there was really something. You and this fella look perfectly in sync facing that Houndoom. What? You didn't even tell it what to do? Guess it's not like you're this Pokemon's trainer yet, huh? Oh, I didn't even realize until now the right mode has the neck wheel covered. That's interesting. Especially as it uses it as a wheel in this form. Oh good, looks like it's perked up a little. Do you think this fella was the one making that mysterious cry we heard before? Yes. Oh man, oh man, oh man. The more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysterious it seems. If you do become its trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Let's exchange numbers so we can get in touch if we somehow get separated again. I still think black is weird for her. Like, someone with her personality choosing a black phone case doesn't seem hyper enough. And here, this will let you teach your Pokemon a move to help it battle stronger opponents. I mean, Swift, yeah, for the beginning that's okay. Continue. Oh. Okay, the text box was invisible, and I needed to click that away. That? Like, I started this game 6 times already, and it never happened. I started 6 times to get each starter for my wife and me, so I only played until we were able to trade.
You started 5 times.
Yeah, and this is the 6th time.
This is the 6th time.
And it only happened once, so that's fair. Think before you use it though, TMs can only be used once. You've both been through enough for a minute. I think we better take a breather. Let's just go to get to the lighthouse. That'll be a good spot to relax. I haven't even thought about that, but like she says, we need a breather, right? And wants us to climb up that? It doesn't even have stairs, it's a ladder. That's not resting. And even if you rest when you reach the top, you have to climb back down. All the rest is kinda gone by that point. Oh yeah, we wanted to test if we can go here actually, right? Oh yeah, that's not how you get to the lighthouse? Yeah, of course. We can add some new colors to our repertoire. So. Why, that little... What are you doing here? I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off. Wait, I know you. Aren't you Arvin? You're enrolled in the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher, Professor Turo? Doesn't matter who my dad is. Wait, Arvin. Where does his name come from? Because I have an idea here. The real issue here is what in the world is this Pokemon is doing out here. And what is this form it is in? I met it at the bottom of this cliff. See, we heard this strange cry and we tried to investigate, but Colo fell off a cliff.
His English name comes from Menta avensis,
Okay.
the scientific name of corn mint.
Is that a tree?
I'm not sure. No, it's a plant.
Well, at least it's a plant. Because Pokemon professors were always named after trees, and then there comes Turo and Antiqua, I think was her name, which aren't trees. But he might become the professor in the end,
Maybe.
following up on that with his research stuff. So the theme is still there. We had 2 professors already that were predecessors.
It's German name, right? Pepper.
Pepper, yeah.
The Japanese name as well.
Pepper, yeah, like pepper.
No, like peppermint.
Like peppermint.
It's the mint as well, like in English.
Mint as well.
The English name just uses the scientific name.
Which makes more sense because if you read pepper, you don't think of peppermint, but of pepper. But still, plant. So we do have pepper that doesn't grow on trees, right? I would have imagined it would pepper is on bushes, but like I would have said pineapples grow on trees as well, like on palms, but they actually grow on the ground, so plants can be weird like that. That Pokemon saved her, but it seems like it wore itself out in the process. It got kinda slumpy afterward. But you should have seen it before. It looked totally different. It was unbelievably strong. Honestly, with how much I'm interested in names and where names come from and stuff, I should do more videos like that on YouTube. Like, my original idea for YouTube was a channel called Behind the Name where I explain names. I should revive that as a series on my channel.
I totally forgot.
Yes?
Pepper is actually a berry.
Is
It's a dried up berry.
my cam laggy?
Yes, it is.
My game
Are
seems
you in
fine.
performance?
And no, I can put it myself in
Yeah,
performance mode.
do that. Especially Pokemon is heavy on the CPU.
Yeah, I mean the game looks fine, at least that, so it's not that bad, but this is weird. Should be better now, if not, I don't know. I'm soonish getting a new cam, so that might be better even as well. Don't have to use my phone anymore, which is fine to start out with, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, as it should be, but it can't fight while it's like this. The form Miraidon takes in battle, that's its true form. Miraidon? Is that this Pokemon's name? How do you know it? Agyagyas! You can't go in the lab, it's locked. I don't remember ever seeing you around. But given the uniform, you go to the academy too. Do you? Actually, so far no. I'm on my way, yeah. I go to the academy literally right now. As I'm going there, but yeah. Miraidon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special. Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it? think you're up to ordering me Rhydon around? Then how about I test your worthiness? Yes. Huh. Well, look at you. Quite the little go-getter. Also, the name Mirai... Oh, wait. I explain what that means. I've been feeling all out of sorts, so I'm gonna use this battle to blast these doldrums away. The name Miradon, if you haven't heard already, is coming from the Japanese word for future, Mirai. And the Don can mean a lot of things. One thing, Don means tooth in Latin. But it could also mean like boss. Like in Mafia and stuff, we call it the Don. So, yeah. Koraidon, on the other hand, Korai means ancient. And the Don is the same. Leaf Edge. Kinda like that move, but it's so weak. It's not a move that you should have on Pokemon. Until someone who is into professional battling tells you it has these benefits, blah blah. I'm not into competitive stuff. It seems you know a thing or two about battle. Seems you don't. I also just realized he's wearing the autumn uniform.
A lot of people are actually
Yeah.
long-legged.
I mean, the 4 zones you go through kinda depict the seasons. As seen with Sourcebuck.
Yeah.
You can find all of them in that the different climate zones, but I'd have to pay attention if the uniforms match that. Wow, Carlo, that was awesome! I guess I wasn't ever going to stand a chance using some Pokemon I'd only just caught. But if you really think you can take Miraidon off my head... sorry. Off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's the Pokeball that Brute's being kept in. Okay, we obtained Miraidon's Pokeball. So, why do you have it? Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. What? Oi! Can you not hear me or anything? Fine, be that way. But you better show up for school. What a weirdo. That's kind of the one complaint I have about this game. It would really be time for voice acting, especially in those cutscenes. It's about time for that, right? That Haven guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time, he and I are battling. I'm gonna wring some answers out of him. I mean, you say, but he clearly showed that he's not a battler, so what do you accomplish by doing that? But, alright, we gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. Yes. But first, let's see if it happens again. Because one little error that happened to me, a Pokemon spawned inside this. Which shouldn't happen. Doesn't happen again, apparently.
But it happened for both of us.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. And it's just a little... Oh, what would be bad if that was a shiny. Ouch. But like, you know, stuff like that can happen. Something spawning in an area that's not supposed to, because I'm not completely sure how to program it into where something spawns. Is there a paint you can use for that? Like weight paint or something? Just for encounters? Yeah, but... Oh, right. I completely forgot about her. That can... Whoops. That can happen. As long as it's not game breaking. It would suck though if that was a shiny. That, of course, that would be bad. It's just like the shinies are the starters are shiny locked, means they appear in a cutscene, so they can't be shiny. So that if you have them in your party, they are the same as you have seen outside, which is okay, fine. I'd say in the cutscene, which doesn't seem to be pre-rendered as well, they could have just like be shiny if they are. But that's fair. But what I never understood is in BDSP, for example, the tutorial Pokemon, which you cannot catch, is not shiny locked. So people encountered this one as a shiny, which, why do that to a player? Lock that so it can't be shiny, and thus nobody has this bad experience, right? Look, Colo, that's Mesagoza. Mesagyoza. Ah. Wait, the Pokeball seems red from here. Weird. And a huge building with a Pokeball on it is our school. You mean that to the left there? That's a huge building with a Pokeball on it. I didn't even see that before, but... Right? I mean, it's the symbol of a Pokeball, not a literal giant Pokeball. What if there's something in that Pokeball? Oh! That would be so cool. Imagine if the end boss is like some giant Pokemon that's caught inside that Pokeball that rips apart the school while coming out of it. That... I don't know if that happened, because like Generation 5 did crazy stuff like that. Remember the Pokemon League getting destroyed by the Flying Castle? But they never did something like that again, so... Who knows? And that mixed up with the idea I had earlier that you get that character from each of the 3 paths to have a raid battle against that. Yo, I wanna see that. It's gonna be so great having you in the same class, Colo. I'm looking forward to it. Right? I can't wait to get back. We're gonna get to learn so much and battle so much. Isn't it awesome what you can see from up here? Mountains, forests, grasslands, beautiful nature stuff, as far as the eye can see. And you know what's waiting for you all over these natural spaces? Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you, welcome to Paldea. But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. Let's make it to Los Platas for starters. That's right on the way. Vamos! Come on! Her saying vamos and stuff, this is actually something I like. Like, putting a bit of, not culture, but different language in and stuff. What? Yeah. What I hate though is when stuff overdoes it. Like, which game was it? Half the sentences were in a different language, like French or something. And I just didn't understand anything anymore. Yeah, Inazuma 11 was it. Like, they kind of, to characterize the people coming from France, half of the sentence was in French, which... What? Right, in Inazuma 11 Go, there was one character from Japan that did that, because they kind of franchise, well, not franchise isn't franchise, Frenchified him, which weird. Also, let me quickly clean my nose. Yeah. Sorry about that, I forgot to turn it off. And technically, Frenchified, yeah, that's a good word, right? And technically, it should only beep when I do certain amount of steps, which, like, you have seen me sitting here. But yeah, I did move my arms, I know. But still weird. But yeah, if you overdo it with the different language stuff, yep. Players need to understand your game still. If you talk to a Pokemon trainer like me, it means we're gonna battle. So let's battle. Youngster alien. Maybe he's an alien? You know what I just realized? People theorize that there will be a regional, not a regional form, but an evolution of Taurus, right? Because of this kid's shirt and the black Taurus on it. But the horns aren't short enough. On his shirt, while it is black because it's a silhouette, it is the regular Taurus, not the Paldean. Let's bite it, and then you can see it when we defeated it. Yeah, I defeated him. I know, maybe this child is a creature from somewhere else and it's actually it. But I think it's just a little bit. Okay. Your Pokemon are strong, huh? Oh, they don't close on him, up on him. There, see the horns?
Yeah.
And the Paldean one has short horns.
Yes, the normal one has long ones.
Yeah. So, weird. They were kinda right with their reasoning as well, but also completely wrong at the same time. That was Schrödinger's rumor. Kinda. So, let's catch you first. 2 blue balls. Just stating what this Pokemon is. Okay. I mean, I don't think you need to look this one up. This is blue. Oh yeah, this is also a little thing the game does, which is not that nice. You can look under the walls sometimes, but like, this doesn't take away from the fun. Its tail is packed full of the nutrients it needs to grow.
What is it actually like?
Don't tell
No,
me.
it's not blue.
It's blue, so
But he doesn't die.
blueberry. I mean,
Blueberries.
blueberry, right? I thought of, like, making it into Luberry or something. Luber sounds really suggestive. But I think just blueberry works. Azure berry. Yeah. So I want to take this with me, definitely. Sorry, Moon. But you're just a normal type. This is... I might struggle at points, so having something that actually has a type advantage over something would be better. And of course, there are ghost types, which... yeah, it would be good. But yeah. So, Psyduck. Oh, on the floating device. Psyduck is yellow. It has to be. It's brown. At least it's
Yellow.
okay. So yellow and a duck. Oh, we could call it like chick. Because like chicks are yellow normally. At least I think ducklings is the correct term for duck chicks. Are ducklings yellow?
Young ducklings are gray.
Damn, it doesn't work so well with chick. If its chronic headache peaks, it may exhibit odd powers. It seems unable to recall such an episode. Yes, give it a nickname. What else is yellow? Like lemon. There might be Pokemon.
Egg yolks.
What?
Egg yolks. Tamago, yeah.
Yolk. Yolk. That works. And because of the headaches, it's a bit weird.
Yolk.
Yolk. Yeah, but we have a water type. Well, it's soon to be a water type. Azure isn't a water type yet. So let's explore a bit around here. Now it's the time the game opens up. A bit at least. It's still locking you from some things, but like you have a lot to explore already. I'm gonna guess this is brown. Weasel. Also again, long and brown. Why are all brown Pokemon longish? I don't know if I like that. That's weird. Okay. Leaf actually might kill it. It is a water type. Yeah, you wanna stop me more? Learn how you move for it. Brown and long. What is brown, long, and can be found in the water? I don't need own claws. Fairy wind, yeah, we want that. Goodbye splash. His stick. 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 Huh? Basically robots are brown, yeah. It inflates its flotation sac, keeping its face above water in order to watch for prey movement. Brown, long, and can be found in the water. Log. And logs float. This is good, yeah. So you'll log into the box with you. Yeah, Magikarp. That's again brown, but at least not long. And this is the one I would like to name the obvious brown thing. Magikarp.
Magikarp.
It has to be brown. In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exists today.
Red.
Magikarp is red.
Yeah,
Who would call this red? Okay, we have red. I must be colorblind. No, it's probably me. I'm completely colorblind. Not actually colorblind, but like I get colors wrong a lot of times. So red. Red fish. Useless red fish. What is red and useless? Blood. No, that's not useless. That's actually quite useful. Isn't sashimi kinda reddish?
Depends on the fish.
It works for this one. Sashimi. Which, in general, even ignoring the color would not be a bad name for it. I thought there was something weird swimming there, but it was just the water effect. Now, one of the hardest Pokemon to catch, weirdly enough, is this thing. Because getting it into battle, I did it first try. Okay. But it can be tricky, because if you get too close to it, it, well, goes into the ground. I think Wiglet is white. Long and white. Though it looks like Diglett, Wiglet is an entirely different species. The resemblance seems to be a coincidental result of environmental adaptation. It is white. It is white, it is long, and it wiggles. It don't jiggle jiggle, it wiggle wiggle. Yeah. Wiglet, white. What is white? Eggs are white. Can be white.
Seafoam.
Seafoam. Foamy. You're foamy. Is seafoam white? I guess it's a dusty white, but also depends on how much different stuff is in it. So technically, you can catch Wingull here, but there has to be one there. So let's take it. It's there. I guess white? This might be weird though, because this might be blue. Because it has blue stripes.
White.
So we need another white name, but this time for a bird.
Hello.
No, wait. I wanted to say let's leave that for Swablu, but that's blue. Yes, I've seen it. That's it. Swablu and Altaria are blue, right? Eggshell. Eggshell is solid, yeah. Cream. Eggshell or cream? Well, like eggshell, like it's coming from an egg, right? We can leave cloud for something that's... Yeah, okay, let's do eggshell. It rides upon ocean winds as if it were a glider. In the winter, it hides food around its nest. Yes, nickname. You're gonna be eggshell. It likes to make spreadsheets in eggshell. Okay. And as far as I know, we have everything we can catch done. What is that? Oh, that's a Magikarp. That's random. Okay. That got me. Oh, that eggshell. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay. We still haven't arrived at Ophostone. The thing is, yeah, the tutorial area is kinda long, but it's fun. Like, even if it takes like 2 or 3 hours to get things going. Well, the things are going, that is the thing. So, here's something brown again. Well, at least I wouldn't call it longish. Oh! Here is something. We call this chocolate. Because chocolate is poisonous for cats, and we caught it while having a cat out. Well, I don't think it's technically poisonous, but they can die from it. It's...
I mean, Bulbapedia didn't update the color yet, I guess. Because it's still in state blue.
This has to be brown.
Yeah.
Look up like Alolan Rattata or something. Maybe they don't do different colors for the regional forms, which would be weird, but yeah. It's dangerous for Wooper to travel alone. They line up in groups of up to 3 or 4 and help each other as they walk around the wetlands.
Purple. Other forms may have other colors.
We can safely assume this is
Yeah.
brown.
That's it.
Let's do that's a female, so let's actually do chocolat. Which is just French, but for chocolate, but sounds a bit more female. And honestly, I think I add you to the party. Instead of... Yes. Theobromine, that's what is poisonous to animals. Oh, someone knows their chemicals. That I didn't know. But yeah, it's definitely bad to feed your not your children, your animals chocolate. You have to be pink. Else we have to move on soonish, or else we run out of pitfalls. Oh, you broke free. Okay. Oh no, you sang. That's not good. Also, so far I only used Leaf, which... Well... Yeah, poor animals can't experience the tastiness of chocolate. Yeah, chocolate is tasty. But also kinda bad for you, so maybe they kinda lucked out on that. Stay in. It likes to sing, but is not yet good at it. With praise and encouragement, it will get better little by little. So, you're a pink balloon. Balloon isn't really viable because those can just be every color, which is a bit much. Like I said, apples, while multiple colors have set colors. There can't be a pink apple. Probably they can find a way to make a pink apple one day, but naturally they aren't. So, pink. What is pink? Pink is also not that easy, right? Pink.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Yeah, isn't that... That's technically possible in every color, right?
Yes, it is. But it would fit at least the first two of this line. I guess.
Yeah, let's... It's typically white or pink. Well, when it comes to balloons, you cannot say typically they are blue or something. So, can we abbreviate that to make it sound more like a name? Like maybe not that.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it like this. Rose quartz. Oh, I'll keep that in mind. That is something that probably fits. Do we have a rock type that's pink? Like, let's do cotton, but like written like this for the candy part. Also sounds like Khotan, which is what Ainu people call their village. Which there's no relation, but... No. Yeah, I'll battle you once I'm healed up. I wanna... Oh, there's a small one. You wanna get the big one or the small one? We got the first one. Yeah, what color is... what's its name? Didn't pay attention. Fido, was it? That could be yellow or brown. Both would be kind of fair.
It's yellow.
It's yellow. The yeast in Fido's breath is useful for cooking, so this Pokemon has been protected by people since long ago. What I see here in Fido is like vanilla cream. So would vanilla work? Gross yeast breath, yeah. Also, in the other version, it says that it uses that yeast breath, that humans use that yeast breath for baking. Like, they kind of hint at it here, but yeah. It's really like you're making a dough and have your dog breathe on it. Which, weird. So you will be vanilla. Game to the max, thanks for the raid. Yo, welcome everyone. I was just a bit confused right now. But welcome, welcome. We're playing the new Pokemon games. Doing a Colourlock. Basically, I can only use one Pokemon of each color on my team, and once a color dies, I cannot use that color anymore at any given time.
Why is there 7 people watching me? Like, create a role called Chief Pippa, AH?
Yes.
I don't see the
Just still in the beginning.
Best response.
Oh no, I wanted to take
Genuinely
vanilla.
best response. Absolute king.
Yeah. I think it's a very cool challenge.
Dockery, so.
We just have to see how well it is in the
It's
end.
not going to be display.
Also, I haven't put any thought into what I would do if I actually lose this challenge. But yeah, I like having a grass type on my team, but Peach is just like... wait. Was this brown or yellow?
Yellow?
If I want to use Fido...
You need to
Vanilla.
put them here.
I like Pawmi, but I'm using this in my other team. So... let's go this. Yes. You playing these games as well? Because honestly, while they are having a bit of issues, they are very small and the games are really fun. They are so fun, in fact, that I kinda can't wait to actually write my review, which comes out next week. Because I just need time to do it. I don't get review copies yet. So, we found something. Which... honestly, they should do. It's white?
I guess it's either white or green.
Oh yeah, white or green. Yeah, it's white. And I have a perfect name for it, which at first sounds weird. But let me explain once I put it in. It is highly attuned to the emotions of people and Pokemon. It hides if it senses hostility. Yes, nickname time. You will be... Sheets. Because sheets usually are white, right? I think, yeah, of course you can color them and stuff. They can come in every color, but if you're thinking about sheets, you imagine them being white. And doesn't it look like it has sheets around it, like when it walks and stuff? So it's sheets. And you don't go to the party because the white one we have on the party, I don't know which one that was. I don't think we have a white one on the party. Actually, I don't think so, so it could have been in the party. But, like, it's there. Nope. The white ones were Wiglet and Window. Both starting with W-I. Weird. What a coincidence. Okay, so let's go here so we can heal them by Pokeballs. And then we explore a bit. Oh, hi, Colo, over here! This here's a Pokemon Center. You can come here to take care of a lot of things related to your Pokemon. But I'll leave the explanations to the pros here. Happy to be of service, and welcome to the Pokemon Center. I'm here to keep everyone's Pokemon healthy. Here on my left is the Pokemart counter. You can buy things like Pokeballs and potions. Hello, we accept payment both in cash and LP. League points, that is. 1 LP is worth 1 Pokédollar. And this to my right is the Technical Machine, a TM machine for short. It's your ticket to making TMs, which you can use to teach moves to your Pokemon. You'll need to pay an LP and supply the machine with materials that Pokemon drop. LP comes in handy both at these machines and at stores. I've got a lot. Here, have some. Just transfer them via Pokepaypal? Pokepal? Something like that. Pokepal! There we have it. Oh yeah, and some of those too. Lots of materials. And at the Union Circle, you can connect with other trainers to find yourself some adventuring companions. Come visit us at the Pokemon Center anytime you need any help. We will, thanks! Remember, had a rough adventure? Get to the Pokemon Center. Sometimes you have to know this sort of stuff for quizzes at school. But mnemonics help out. Here's another one. Are you ready? Then let's go! How? What? Where's the mnemonic in that? Weird. Goofy, sure, but it helps you remember you can send your lead Pokemon out with the R button. Okay, maybe if we had that explained first. That way you can have the Pokemon that's walking with you go pick up items lying around or go battle on its own or other stuff like that. Yes. So let me heal. I love how the healing looks in this game. Yes, I did know. Also, we can set a birthday. Now, we play this on Fridays. What is the Friday before my actual birthday? Let's put it at that point. So we can... This year.
No. Birthday is a Monday.
Then we can definitely experience that, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know what happens, but sometimes something happens. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Second.
the 2nd of December.
So 12th. Zero tooth. Yes. That's right. Normally something happens in the Pokemon Center when you heal on your birthday, which is nice. Let's buy 20. That should be plenty. That wasn't intentional right there, but I will stand by it. TMs, yeah, we can't do much with those right now. Also, I don't like giving TMs this early in the game because they could still learn stuff on their own. Especially as you don't get access to like the really heavy hitting TMs. Wait, where exactly are we right now? Yeah, this is kinda where I wanted to go. Kinda. Think I'm not? No, I think I'm wrong. No, this is actually not where I wanted to go exploring. Ha! We have a different location first. So let's go back quickly. there's a pink Pokemon we can get, which we also might use. Because it's a new one and it has... Oh. There's a female one. There we go. Yellow. I think we name it Honey. That's one question we have to answer though. Honey, as that is gold. Do we count gold as yellow or... I mean, I would count... Honey is pretty gold, but like... It's definitely not red or something. I would count it as orange if orange were... was a possibility, but... If it's not, I think it's more yellow, right? The trio is together from birth. It constantly gathers nectar from flowers to please Westwoodland. Yeah, I think we call it Honey. That would fit. And because it's a bee, we call it Honey. Oh yeah, I didn't make a check first. Oh well. That's fair. I didn't even find those in my other playthrough. You did find them though, right? The combi.
Yeah, they're all around basically. A lot of them are in the...
Yeah, I found them there. Later on. Also, Combi is one of those Pokemon where I don't like that they walk on the map because hunting for that one female that can evolve isn't as... Well, it's not as hard anymore, which technically is good, but like, it loses its special thing, right? Like, of course you still have to get lucky to find one in the wild, because it's not guaranteed or anything, but as you can see which ones are female, it's way easier. On the other hand, in the game where Combi comes from originally, you'd have to do it with the honey trees, and there was such a low chance to encounter one in and of itself, which that was also not good. Covet. What does Covet do? Steals held item. Oh, give me that instead of tail whip. Okay, there's one more Pokemon I want to catch. After that, I have to call it a day because this weekend streams are a bit shorter due to my wife needing to get up early and stuff, and my streaming room being right next to the bedroom without any door. So yeah. It carefully carries a round white rock that it thinks is an egg. It's bothered by how curly its hair looks. You're bothered by that? So pink. I thought pink was easy, but actually... But wait! Yeah, let's do rose quartz, because I think that fits it very well. It has a stone, which, well, it's just a normal stone, but, you know? Yeah, I think that works. It later has an egg, which, well, if we ever evolve it, that is. Okay. Oh, what's that? Those flowers, I always think the flowers are some kind of Pokemon. Because the Pokemon are so small sometimes. That you actually can mistake them easily. But on the other hand, that's kind of like you're in the wild, right? You mistake things for other things. There are creatures that do look like sticks or something. So, of course. That makes sense. Oh, we need to go there. So. Where are you? There is one of them. This Pokemon is weird. To be quite honest, I think it looks too much like a normal Flamigo. But I don't know if it evolves. If it does, that could work. But yeah, and we caught it already. So we give it a name and then... Need to be careful not to roll over my cat. Blueberry want to learn charm. No, I'm fine. Poison powder. Poison powder, that's better instead of tailwood. It's pink. I mean, if it wasn't pink, then what? Stun Spore. Do I wanna go with Stun Spore though? Yeah, instead of Tackle, that's okay. Sleep Powder. Okay, let's do Sleep Powder instead of Stun Spore. No, on the other hand, Paralyzation stays. Sleep they can wake up from. Thanks to a behavior of theirs known as synchronizing, an entire flock of these Pokemon can attack simultaneously in perfect harmony. Now, what to call a pink bird like this? What is pink? And what not? Well, a flamingo is pink. And it is a flamingo. So let's call it Mingo, right? That sounds good. Mingo. Okay. Do we add you to the party though? Which would mean Peach would be out. And honestly, I do like having a plant, grass type on my team, but we can find better. Also, we do have a grass type with Leaf, so almost forgot that. Okay, so like I said, I have to call it a bit earlier today. Well, technically 3 hours is the normal thing I go for, but yeah. Who are we going to raid? Who is ready for a raid?
I have here
Yes.
Julie with Pokemon Scarlet Violet.
Okay.
Synctra Gaming as well with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Okay.
And Fubopi990 Pokemon as well.
Okay.
Kimo is doing Monster Sanctuary and Digital Hazard is doing Digimon World Dusk.
Okay. I mean, into Pokemon wouldn't be bad.
And it's TARDIS Blue is doing Pokemon as well.
Oh, that's the TARDIS. It's been a while. They can use it. So, yeah. And while we prepare the raid, check out the links in the chat. They are all over the place. To my Twitter and Instagram where I post stuff, and as well as to my YouTube where I release a video each Friday and Sunday. Friday is reviews of Kamen Rider, Pretty Cure, those shows. And Sunday this month is a Pokemon video every week with... this Sunday there will be a video about the still not used dual types. As far as I knew before these games came out, because it has some I did already, but like there are drawings, original drawings from my wife, so trashing those didn't feel good. So yeah, some original Pokemon art. So I hope you join me over there as well, and until next time, bye.
Could you change over?
I'll try.
Screen on screen.
I'll try. It's Streamlabs is freezing up.
Okay.
Yay! Nice. Technical issue.